HOA intruded on my property. How I stood my ground. I never thought I'd be making a video like this, but if you live in an HOA community, this might sound uncomfortably familiar. One day, everything is calmed, your property feels like your safe space, and the next thing you know, the HOA is walking onto your land like they own it. No warning, no permission, just confidence, and not the good kind. It started like any normal day. I stepped outside, looked around, and noticed something that immediately felt off. There were HOA representatives standing on my property. They weren't just passing by. They were pointing, taking photos, discussing things, as if they had full authority to be there. I remember thinking, wait, how did we get here? I didn't receive a call, no email, no notice. They didn't knock. They didn't ask. They simply showed up and acted like my land was a shared space. That moment flipped a switch for me, because whether it's an HOA or anyone else, stepping on private property without permission is not okay. Soon after that, the messages started coming in, emails that sounded polite on the surface but carried an underlying threat. They claimed part of my property fell under HOA control. They hinted at violations, possible fines, and required compliance. If you've dealt with HOAs before, you already know the playbook. They rely on confusion, pressure, and the hope that you'll just give in because it's easier. Instead of reacting emotionally, I paused. I didn't argue, I didn't panic. I decided to get factual. I pulled out my property deed. I reviewed the original land survey. I checked county records and plat maps. I wanted everything solid before responding, because feelings don't win these battles. Documentation does. And sure enough, every official document confirmed the same thing. The land they walked onto was mine, clearly defined, legally recorded. No gray areas, no shared access, no HOA authority. What they were doing wasn't just overreach, it was trespassing. When the HOA contacted me again, my response was calm and direct. I stated that the property in question was private, backed by official records. I made it clear that future entry without permission would not be allowed. No insults, no aggression, just facts and boundaries. That's when everything changed. The tone shifted immediately. The confident language disappeared. The pressure eased. When HOAs realize you actually know your rights and have proof, their power fades fast. They rely on intimidation, not resistance. After that, the visits stopped, the emails slowed down, the threats vanished. No fines, no enforcement actions, no more surprise appearances on my land. Just silence. And honestly, silence never felt so good. This experience taught me something important. HOAs only have as much control as you allow them. If you don't know your documents, your boundaries, or your rights, they'll fill in the gaps for you. But when you stand your ground with facts, the balance of power shifts instantly. If you are dealing with HOA intrusion or pressure right now, don't let fear drive your decisions. Get your paperwork, learn your property lines, stay calm, stay firm, and protect what's yours. Because at the end of the day, your property is your responsibility and your right. If you've experienced something similar, share your story. HOA drama has a way of repeating itself, and trust me, it almost always gets worse before it gets better.